Today, I'm back with another mega physical media deal video for you all. This is the hottest physical media deals happening over on Amazon.com. These are prices as October 13th, 2024, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time allows it to be. And we have amazing deals on spooky, horror, thriller movies that are perfect for this season, and so many limited time deals I'm just astounded by. So we're going to save yourself some money on your collecting journey today, of course. And of course, you love collecting physical media just like this guy. You love being a part of this amazing collecting community. You are in the right spot. Go ahead and mega smash that like and subscribe. That way you stay entertained. So let's get into the list of bangers today. So first up, we're going to have Universal Classic Monsters Complete 30 film collection on Blu-ray. You heard it, 30 movies, limited time deal, 54% off, 69.49. And this looks to be a beautiful set. I believe all these movies are individual too for the most part, or maybe a couple of them might be doubled up, but they're cool individual cases, and it just looks outstanding from what I've seen from other people's collections. So this is essential if you're into classic monster movies. You got to have this set, all high definition. I'm just so tempted by this deal right now. Such a great limited time deal. Next up, another deal I'm just tempted by. We got Get Out, Us double feature, limited edition steelbook on 4K, Blu-ray, and digital. 36% off, $29.39. And this looks to be a really cool steelbook edition. I love the way the scissors look with the characters on the front. Very creepy and haunting. I love both of these movies by Jordan Peele. They're just so horrific and intense and kind of mess with your mind a little bit. And so I really want this steelbook. I only have these movies on Blu-ray. Now is probably the time to upgrade to 4K and to get both of them. I mean, you can't really beat that, especially with just how great this steelbook is looking. So tempted by that one. Next up, we got the Mummy trilogy on 4K, Blu-ray, digital, limited time deal as well. 56% off, $26.49. That is great for 3 4K movies. And the first two Mummy movies are some of my favorite movies of all time. You basically get more action adventure out of them than the original classic Mummy movie. I actually find the original kind of boring, but these movies with Brendan Fraser are so freaking fantastic. They're really entertaining for the whole family, I think, and I just remember them from my childhood. So you got to get these movies, and I'm sure they look great and sound great in 4K. So that's a great deal if you don't own those already. Next up, we got to have the Chucky 7 movie collection Blu-ray limited time deal, 60% off, $23.99, $24 for 7 freaking movies. That is amazing. Oh my gosh, only about a few bucks and change for each movie right there. So if you don't own any of these Chucky movies, you got to get them in your collection if you're a horror fan. I really like the franchise overall, and it's so cheap right now. And I believe this is still a lenticular box if it's the same one I got. And oh my gosh, it just looks really cool. Can't go wrong with a great lenticular cover. But yeah, if you're a horror fan, you got to have fun with those Chucky movies. All right, next up, something that isn't really spooky, but I thought just was a fabulous deal. You got to have Footloose from 1984, Steelbook 4K, 26% off, $22.99. Now, this steelbook was out of stock for the longest time. I didn't think it was going to go back into stock. So if you've been waiting for this one, well, it's in back stock now, right? You can get this one. You can get this one now. And I love Footloose. It's a great classic musical. I mean, 80s cheesy fun with some Kevin Bacon in there and some other great, amazing actors. And it just makes you want to dance, you know? And oh gosh, it's can't do better than that soundtrack right there. Such a beautiful soundtrack. So yeah, highly recommend if you're getting into 80s movies, you got to pick up the classic Footloose. And that steelbook that looks like a Walkman with the colors, just a pop, it just feels like 80s for under 23 bucks. You're not going to do better than that. Highly recommend that one. All right, next up, back to the spooky season movies. We got Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street, 4K, Blu-ray, digital copy, 33% off, $17.39. Now, this is a musical movie as well, but of the horror nature. You have Johnny Depp in here, but I really love the music in this one. I just love how it's filmed, and it's so intense and creepy, and it's just the perfect combination between horror and musical, which you don't see all that often. So I highly recommend checking this one out. I was pretty blown away by my first time watch of this one. I'm sure it's going to look great and sound great on the 4K. All right, next up we got Red Eye on 4K Blu-ray digital, 33% off, 17.39. This is just kind of like your standard slipcover edition now that Paramount decided to do. But I have not seen this movie yet. I heard it's awesome. You got Cillian Murphy, and I believe it's Rachel McAdams in this one, right? Am I getting those actors right? But 17.39 looks to be a great price. And like I said, I heard this one was pretty good from a thriller perspective. So I got to check it out eventually. Just the cover looks really intriguing. All right, next up, you got to have Conjuring 7 film collection, Blu-ray limited time deal, 60% off. Dang, that's a banger of a deal. 15.99, literally 16 bucks for 7 films. Wow, it's like $2 and change for each Blu-ray there. That is pretty amazing. I'm almost tempted by the deal more so than the movies themselves. Now, there's some great movies in here. Don't get me wrong. Conjuring 1 and 2 are amazing sauce. Yeah, some of the other, spin-off movies in there I could probably do without, but to get them so darn cheap, it's like, why not? If you're a horror movie fan at this point, like, why wait? All right, next up, we're gonna have Talk to Me, Talk to Me, Talk to Me on 4K Blu-ray digital. I don't know why I said Talk to Me so many times there. I was thinking of a goofy movie. It happens, but Talk to Me, very serious. A24 horror spooky movie, 36% off, 11.99. I mean, under 12 bucks. If you waited until this 4K got a discount, you are rewarded here. And this one's pretty solid. I thought it was more hyped up than I thought it should have been. It is still very good. I just don't think it's like the best of all time. But if you're into horror, you'll get something out of it. Let's say that. And they're probably going to build a whole franchise out of this one. So you got to get this one into the collection eventually. But yeah, under 12 bucks, just great. Next up, we got Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't know why we went into musical. There's musicals in this list. It got me in a musical mood. I don't know what's going on here. But 4K Blu-ray digital, 65% off, 11.99 as well. Under 12 bucks. I haven't picked up this movie yet, but at that price, I'm very tempted by that. This is just a good family spooky season movie, gateway horror, if you want to call it that. I did love the animatronic work here. The animatronics just look so cool in this movie. Now, the story is okay overall, but it does get me hyped up for a sequel. They got Matthew Lillard in there, so there's some good ingredients that I think are worth checking out for spooky season fans. But wow, talk about all them bangers and limited time deals there, and just these amazing 4Ks and some collections in here. It's just like, ooh, I'm ready here to celebrate spooky season with all these amazing spooky movies. So there you have it. These are the hottest deals happening as of this recording. If you do decide to pick up on any of these deals, like I said, these are amazing limited time deals happening here on a lot of these titles. Definitely go through an Amazon affiliate link in the description below, because that does give me some credit to my channel, and I greatly appreciate you for doing that, because it don't cost you anything extra, and it's such a fun, easy way to support the channel, of course. If you haven't already, go ahead and mega blockbust that like and subscribe. That way you stay entertained and up to date on all future physical media topics, of course. And leave in the comments below what were your favorite deals. If I missed any deals that you want to share out to the community, I know they'll appreciate you for getting the word out, so we can save even more collectors money out there, so we can build up our collections even more and just have a great time watching and talking them movies. And of course, you love this physical media topic, go ahead and mega blockbust the next video right now. And thank you so much, my mega membership supporters. If you love talking and collecting movies, consider joining the Mega League of Film Fans through memberships to support content creation while gaining access to perks like shoutouts, exclusive videos, and future topic choices.